So some things are going to change around here at Fab Rats. We're going to dismantle this.
Okay, I'm sitting down with you guys, and that only means one thing.
It does. Serious business.
Serious talk right now.
So some things are going to change around here at Fab Rats.
This is actually super sad, but like it's like bittersweet, because when Hunter first came to work for us, we told him if he was just fresh out of high school, if he ever wanted to like do anything or pursue anything, he was more than welcome to do that. But now what, 2 years later?
Has it been 2 years?
It's been 2. Anyways, Hunter has some news that he wants to share.
Go ahead. Lay it on him.
I will be leaving. Don't know if it's forever or if I will be returning. So I've been thinking about going to some schools and stuff to get some education under my belt so I could have something to fall back on if I ever needed it.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not.
Not
I
at
mean, right now Landon is going to automotive school, and he actually got a summer job, like not in the shop. So, I mean, kids need to...
Pretty much everyone's leaving me.
Explore things.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a second.
But it's been amazing.
It's been a good time. We've had some fun.
This is like gonna make me start crying. No, but Hunter's become like family, and he's like one of my kids now, and I'm super excited for him. We love you.
For sure. It's been a good time.
Yes.
Lots of fun memories.
You guys probably are still my parents, even to some people.
I know.
That's
Even just now, people are like, "Wait, Hunter, like
Hunter's not your kid?
Yeah.
What happened? We're gonna miss him.
Yes.
We appreciate all the work that he's done.
You're gonna see Hunter in a couple more videos after this one, but we just wanted to prepare you. So when you stop seeing people, that's why.
He hates us and he left. That's what happened.
All right, so with that being said, we'll get back to the video.
It's another day in the shop. It's been a minute since we worked on our Onx build, so we are back. If you guys don't remember, this is like a 2010-ish, something like that, Super Duty frame. Chad and I shortened it up, and we got the right wheelbase, everything we need. Today we're gonna get rear suspension, bump stops, kind of finish that stuff up so we can get a body setting on this thing. So with any luck, we'll have rear suspension done today. And then front suspension's easy. It's gonna be ORIs that we are repurposing off my Tacoma because it's getting longer ones. So we'll take those and I'll sell them to myself and put them on here. So we'll get going on this thing. It's been a minute, so I'm gonna go over this again. We've decided we're gonna use these triple billow airbags on the back of this. We figure we can get like 9 inches of suspension travel out of it, which is pretty good. That's more than most vehicles have. We're actually gonna get a little more than that. Our shock is gonna dictate it because we are gonna let the airbag float. It's gonna set right in the back of that puck. So the airbag will be captured on the top, right here like so. This is gonna set on the frame like so. That's gonna bolt to there like so. That's gonna set like so, like so, like so, like so, like so. And that's how that will be. Pretty straightforward, easy. We just gotta tack some stuff together and weld it in. And then that suspension part will be done. Then we've got these air bumps. I bought them off of Facebook Marketplace. They're used. And we're gonna repurpose these are the old spring pads. We're gonna weld them back onto the rear end, and we're gonna go ahead and weld these into the frame right here for our bumps. That way, if you're out somewhere and you have an airbag fail, at least you've got that 2.5 inch air bump to get you home. So we're just getting this mocked up into place. Forgot to tell you guys, I got Jace running the camera today. Turn that around, show your smiley face.
I'm here.
Yep. Jace is my cameraman. Hunter's a young kid, he's headed to school, so you'll see him from time to time. He'll pop in, check on us, but he's out of here, he's going to school, and Jace is my new cameraman. Sean, he is also leaving us. He is ready, he wants to go start his own YouTube channel, so he told me from the beginning when he started with me that was his plan, he wanted to do it, he's gonna go for it. We'll let you guys know what his channel is when he's ready, but you're gonna see less and less of Sean, and he's gonna go do his own thing, so it's just gonna be us. You're stuck with me. Okay, game plan here is to push this down. I'm gonna draw a rough line. Then I'm gonna grind that all up, clean it so I can weld it and it looks good and it works good. So we'll go to buffing. One side.
She'll buff.
She buffed. We are ready for some taculations here. It's gonna look pretty dang snazzy, really.
Yeah.
Little airbag action.
Will the wider tires fit?
They're actually set off farther. We're gonna put the tires on this frame here shortly. They're all used stuff from other applications. They're what I bought some wheels off Facebook and some tires to all go on my Tacoma. So this thing is getting Tacoma parts currently, and I'll put different ones on my Tacoma this fall when we pull it in to build it. Probably, the way we work, I'll probably pull the Tacoma in like a week before the elk hunt starts, because that's when we'll need the Tacoma, and we'll thrash on it and we won't get it done to go elk hunting in, we'll end up with a free truck. So just a prediction, may come true, it may not, we'll see.
That doesn't catch on fire. Ah, it's chilling.
All right, she's tacked. Let's see how close they are to being the same.
From a guesstimation perspective, we're about a 1/4 inch off on this side.
This side's way lower. Why is that the case? Because that side's lower. Not terrible. We're just seeing suspension wise. I just want to see the back.
Where's the ride height?
Probably right there. I like it. Take the bags out. We'll weld this thing all together, finish weld it, put the bags in, and we'll probably put some fittings in it that we can just air up for now. Maybe we'll just leave it at full compress. I gotta have it up enough to weld those in. I got so much going on in my mind. Trying to get this all wrapped around, so. But it's lunchtime currently, we're gonna go eat. All right, we're gonna go ahead and finish weld these things in there and move on to bump stops on the inside, so. There we go. All right, she is welded in. She's gonna let this thing down and it'll fit on. I like it. Doing what it needs to, so. I gotta weld the bottom in and then we're gonna go ahead and get the bump stops put in the frame. Just figuring out how I want this and what it's gonna look like. Probably something like that right there, actually. I think I'll just cut some flat pieces that'll weld into that. I kinda think I want, I put it like that. We'll figure it out. All right, so I've got 2.5 inches of bump that we need to accommodate for here. So I raised the frame up 2.5 inches and we'll weld it in. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tack weld this right here, and then I'll build some plates that will come out and hold this into the frame. And if I build 4 of them, the other side should just bolt right in. I will set this in here, do a little tacking. Okay, it's tacked into place. Now we gotta go get some cardboard and cut the pieces out we need for the inside of the frame.
Great workbench.
I know, everything turns into a bench. All right, we're just gonna make a square piece. Gonna be a pretty simple little piece to cut out. So I need you guys to go in the comments and tell me, if this was your overland build, what would be some of the priority things that you would want on it? Like, do you want an outdoor shower? Do you want a cook thing? Do you want a bed inside or a rooftop tent on it? What are some of the important things to an overlander? Obviously lights. I've learned that about overlanders, is you guys love lights, so that's already on the list. We're putting lots of lights on it. A little snug as of yet. I'm totally just making this bracket up as I go in my head. So This is attempt number 1. Cardboard, it's dirt cheap. So we'll see if this looks right. If it doesn't, I'll go to the trash and I'll get another piece of cardboard. And we'll cut some more. Pattern is cut out. There it is. I'm gonna go clean my arc droid table off because I gotta make 4 of these. If I was making 1, I'd just cut it out. But 4 of them, I can just push go and let it rip. So clean the table off, get it ready to go, and we'll cut them. All right, we're building parts. All right, we got all our plates cut out. We're gonna go grind them up and weld those bump stops in. So I got a couple of good weeks in on these gloves. They're good. For the price, I'm digging them. So the fabrats.com if you guys want some. All right, let's see if she actually fits.
Wow.
Heck yeah. Grind the rest of them up, we'll weld them in. Some fans from Canada just stopped in and checked us out. Say hi. We love you guys stopping by and talking to us. It kind of keeps us motivated, reminds us why we're doing this, and you guys actually really do like what we're doing. Thank you guys very much. All right, back at this. It's gonna work, Jace?
As good as it's gonna.
I don't know what Ford used for paint, but it does not like to weld. It's pretty freaking close. Kind of digging it. Should set on that. Now if we did it right, this side should be exactly the same as that side. Walla walla. It's like we did something right, Dave. All right, those are basically tacked in there good. I'm gonna lift it up and pull them out and weld the bump sides now. All right, we've got everything welded into it. We're letting it cool down before we set these plastic bumps down on it. But I think their suspension is suspending right now. I'm gonna go find some fittings, see if we can't put some air in these bags so that it sets on it. All right, so while this is cooling down, I decided I'd plump some air to it so we can put air in it. But I do not have the fitting I need. I need this size on one side, but I need it to fit that on the other side. So we're gonna make a quick trip to the hardware store, see what we can find. All right, let's go see if Terry's got her part. I think we are in luck. All right, that's the right part. Oh, that's not the right part. So close. That's not it. We're in the right part, we'll find it. All right, we got it. That's the right one, so we're golden. All right, we got the importance. Some drink, candy bar to get us through the rest of the day, and the parts we needed, so let's go put it together. All right, just rolled in. Let's go see if this fits.
Skip at her. What's up, buddy? What have you done?
What do you think?
The fitting worked.
Got airbags. Needs shocks, of course, but
Yeah.
it's like a pogo stick.
Pogo stick.
It should ride awesome. We put some good shocks on it. Should be pretty dang killer. Shocks are the next thing. We're gonna put some Fox shocks on it, but I don't know which kind or what variety yet, so I haven't ordered them yet.
24 hours later.
We just got the frame for this pushed outside and we brought this thing in. It is time. We're gonna dismantle this. So body's coming off. First we'll pull front clip off and then we'll separate the body from the frame, get the frame out of here and roll the Super Duty underneath of it and see if we can make them fit. There's gonna be 7 inches of tire out here. That ought to get interesting. We'll see how we can fix that so the cops don't hate us. Let's go, Jace. Jace is taking the hood off. He figures that's gonna be the easiest method to get it out of our life. Look at that. Anyone home?
Still Sticky finger.
I don't see anyone in there, but
Why did I do that?
that was pretty dumb. Well, if they had come out and stung me and I swelled up, I'd have been mad. A sheer concentration you got going on. That's it. All right. Let's go set this.
My trunk?
No, just outside. We ain't gonna need it. Now, if I remember right, Jacers, there's like right back in here, there's a couple bolts. Same on the other side. And then this one front one right down in there. We get those off, the whole front clip comes off.
Got a nut on the bottom of it.
You'll need a wrench. I can get used to this cameraman job.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think I can do it.
I don't know if we get much done.
You just make stuff happen, Jace.
Hey, he'll tell you what to do. You just gotta do it.
I'll try it. I'll tell you when you're not doing it fast enough, too. Jace is getting the last bolt out of the front clip. We'll lift that thing off of here, and then we can go to breaking some bolts off, because I guarantee the ones holding the body on are not going to come off easy. This motor here, Landon is going to use it in his derby car.
Magic.
We've got parts coming from everywhere and going everywhere. It's hard to keep it all straight, actually. August 10th, Nephi, Utah. Jace, Landon, myself, we'll be crashing some cars up there. So, well, these two for sure. Me if we get the car done. Theirs will be done for sure. So, there's a lot that has to happen in between here and there. Are you tough enough? Tip it up. There we go. You're like a bull in a china shop, Jace. I'm like a bull in a frickin' china shop.
I'm following you.
We'll just park it out here for now. Set it right there. We're gonna pressure wash it all up, take that big battery box off. So hopefully in the next hour, we can have this thing completely gutted off the frame. We'll roll the other frame back in and see what it's gonna take to mount it. I have a deal for somebody. I'm sure there's somebody out there that is looking for a Dana 18 with an overdrive and a power glide setup. If you are that person, you should definitely contact us, because this whole frame is for sale currently. Once I get my tires off of it and my motor out of it, the frame is for sale. We'll have the body off today, so email the Fab Rats, say you're interested in the Willys frame. I'm not shipping it, I'm not nothing. If you guys want to come and get it and pay me some money, then we can work on it, so let us know. Little snack.
Stuff's good.
Some of our favorite treats, jerky. It is that time. We're going with some Croyle penetrating oil. We're gonna get all of these. There is a lot of cab mounts in this thing. May have just got Croyle in my eyeball. It smells pretty good, but it stings pretty bad when you get in your eye. It's like watering right now. That's no fun. How's those pretzels treating you over there? We'll let that set there for a second. Then we'll go ahead and Jace is gonna do some unbolting. Why I eat pretzels. We've been working on this for 20 or 30 minutes here, and it's kicking our butt.
Mostly having dirt baths.
Yeah. I got all the bolts except these right here. These are the last one. One right there, one on the other side. As soon as they come out, we can let it down and start unhooking everything. Pick the body off, I think. All right, so I can't get these bolts to come out, so I got the universal socket. We're gonna go ahead and cut them off.
That's hot.
Yeah. Whew. It's hot. Okay, that's not really wanting to cut it.
You could throw a chicken on there and fry that thing up.
I could go for some chicken. It just doesn't want
Is
to
that
cut 'em.
hot?
What?
Is that hot? Let me touch. Joke.
I don't know how to get those bolts off.
Better?
I don't know if I'm gained or not. All right, we're gonna go to the big guns. We're gonna have to go grab a plasma cutter because this ain't gonna do it. All right, let's see what we can do. Body should be loose. All right, we're gonna let it down and unhook steering and pedals and that kind of stuff and get this off of here.
Do a quick shake test, see if it'll
I think she's loose.
see if it'll move.
Give her a shake. Let's get the steering unbolted. It's gonna be holding it down tight right now. GMC. I'll bet they took the whole steering column and everything out of the truck. Oh yeah, they put the steering box. That's a GM steering box. All right. This steering column and stuff is not near and dear to any of us. So I'm gonna take a death wheel and cut it off right there, unbolt it and throw that junk away. Nobody hate on me. It's not factory Willys stuff. Don't worry.
Not Jeep.
Yep. Keep that off. Unbolt that and we should have it. Then we got the pedal to deal with. I'll deal with the pedal real quick. We're gonna put pedals that hang off the firewall swing, so we don't need that stuff. Got a wrench. Okay. There, spare parts. I guess we just roll that hoist out to the side and lift on it and see what happens. All right, we're about ready. We're lifting off right here. That's pretty substantial right there. And then we've got some sketchy double stack going on in the back to lift off of that. And with any luck, it lifts up and the body and the frame stays on the ground. Put a little tension on it, a little more, a little more, a little more. What is that? What is that thing? It's welded. Let me get a pry bar real quick. Let's see if we can. Okay, take the tension off just a little bit. That'll work. All right, give her a test lift. Okay, hold on. Let me inspectigate the inside. Let me shift these forward. Okay. Okay, go up. Keep going. I don't know, is the back?
There's a couple wires in there.
This seems to be the bumper I think is gonna have to come off.
You gotta, I think the throttle right here is connected still.
It is.
Shouldn't not.
Oh yeah, it is. It's right there.
It's coming off.
He's gonna break that. That's what kids do. You get it?
Got it.
I'm telling you what. I'm telling you. We got more wiring over here that's...
There's one that goes along the frame rail.
Yeah, that. Got that. Okay, go up a little more. Oh. I got more death wheeling. Hold that. Got it.
Continuation.
Yeah, lift her up a little more. Look underneath. What do you got?
This wire. But it's just dangling.
Go for it then, lift her up.
Holy cow.
I've got a little cancer to patch here and there, but all in all, she's not bad. So once again, if any of you guys are after a power glide with a Dana 18 and an electric overdrive hooked to it, you should email us because this whole setup could be yours.
guess that's coming off.
Yeah, it's coming off. But if this is good, let's be done with it. Let's let that jack down. It looks like it's gone too far to me. It does. It needs to come back this way. Jack it back up just barely. Okay. That's good right there. It's gonna be close. Let down. Then we'll get in front.
I mean, it's not terrible.
You'll be able to see easy off these mounts right
Yeah,
here.
it needs to move this way more.
So jack her up, move her over. Yeah, that's enough.
Is that about the same?
That's gonna be really
A little
close.
more,
Maybe
maybe.
a little more.
There we go.
That's it right there now.
Cherry, how's that look on the back?
The fender flares aren't gonna be as much as I expected in the back.
7 inches.
The body,
7 inches.
body's got to slide forward. I'll lift it up. We'll roll it backwards. Right there.
Yeah, hold it. Now we're right on these body mounts. Frame.
Perfect. We got a little bit done on this truck. Actually, we got a lot done. Body's setting on the frame. Next time we get motor mounts or cab mounts, and maybe put a motor in it. So I think Chad's going to be here on the next video. He's coming down. We'll bust out as much as we can get done. So thanks for watching.